We will if we're talking negatively about him.
Right now.
Now we're rolling.
Okay.
Fuck Brian Michael Bendis. Actually, I like
Again.
Powers. I did like Powers.
And his Daredevil
Hey,
run.
well, yes, and his Daredevil run, which is fucking great. So, welcome to the classic SFRPG Traveler
Yeah.
on Monday Night Heroes.
Which has nothing to do with Brian Michael Bendis.
That's
Yet.
true. That's more of a Jeff Johns thing.
Jack Kirby's Traveler.
Now, with 20% more crackle.
That's right. Listen closely, you can hear it.
It's more like George Lucas's Traveler.
Not really. Not really. All right, so we are playing Traveler. The campaign is called The Art of Insurrection. This is episode 11.
Damn.
Yeah. The only one of you who has been injured in 11 sessions is Brian. And we'll start our introductions with Brian.
Hello, I'm Bastal Hallbreaker, a one-time diplomat. I'm currently operating under the cover of a highly competent mechanic, but maybe not running my own fledgling spy network there, going freelance, but one day we might hit the big time. You can envision me as an older gentleman with way too many holdout weapons for his own good when he should be having mechanical tools on him.
How old is your character?
Oh god, it's like, it's like I kind of lost count after 40.
How do you lose count? You just multiply how many terms you spent in the service by 4 and then add one for your prison time.
Yeah. Oh, god.
Unless he's been in service so long he forgot how old he is.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, that's right. But it's like, yeah, I do have those current memory gaps, which are coming into play at this very adventure.
Ooh.
Do I?
All right. Next up, we have Jay. Look at that. I even got your name right this time.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
And tonight, called me Hound. And got me all confused. Yeah. Tonight, I'm playing Hound, bounty hunter, and gun bunny, looking to cause a little bit of mischief tonight. So I apologize ahead of time.
Now I'm confused.
Well, I mean, is that different than normal?
No, not really.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Confused.
Hi, I'm confused. I'm playing Von Lindquist. He's totally not a Jedi.
Von Lindquist.
Right. Yeah, he is a retired from the scout service, recruited into the errants, and then forcibly ejected by the fact that they are now a illegal sect. So
that's right. Yeah, and last but certainly, go ahead. You had more.
I was going to say I'm just ready for some sabotage.
Sabotage. Listen, all y'all. Last but certainly not least is Matt.
I'm Gracchus Serperch, former pirate, sometimes mechanic and engineer.
Sometimes. All right, so when we last left our heroes, such as they are, you had cleverly infiltrated your way into the starport on the planet Hephaestus, owned by Hippolyta Logistics Service Incorporated. Some nonsense. Dropped off your cargo. You did get paid. And with a fake security maintenance key card manufactured by Fastel, you have entered the maintenance corridors on level 6 of the starport. As you're walking through the corridors, you find a terminal, and you're able to get your hands on a map of the starport. You see what you would normally see as a guest of the starport, or even your average employee, is surrounded by the skeleton of hatches, walkways, bridges, elevators, that the entire outer structure of the starport is almost a separate complex, as if the people that keep things running on the starport are never to be seen. You do find out that the water purification, the life support systems, oxygen recycling, food storage, and sewer treatment and water treatment are all down on the lower levels 30 through 36. There is a warning in the maps you're finding and duty rosters and whatnot that
Who said
levels
duty?
levels 14 and 15 are restricted access for most of the employees of the building. Only with your prime access can you get down to those levels. So to make it to the lower levels where life support and a lot of the operations are, the power generators are down there as well. You're going to have to go down to level 14, then outside the station to proceed down to 16.
And we all brought our vax, or like at least rebreathers, right? Well, we would need vac suits, right?
You wouldn't need vac suits because you're still inside the dome.
Okay.
But you're outside of the space station itself, so the gravity is not regulated out here. And the atmosphere is thinner, but you can still breathe it, but not for very long.
And I would look odd in my setup.
Well,
or let me rephrase that. I would stand out a little.
Vonlin.
No, because I took care of that for you by creating the mental image for anybody who cares to look at us that we are Italian plumber types with mustaches and.
It's me.
That's a
I want a
callback.
mushroom.
Italian plumber types. That was a callback to the pre-show.
Yep. And only Brian and Rodney will appreciate it.
All right.
But we will set up a stand to sell 40K miniatures. So.
All right, so there is one more piece of equipment that I don't know if you remember that you have. And that was
plasma cannons?
No. Well, those are still unless
those
you're bringing them with you, they're secreted aboard the ship. But you did have gravity harnesses that you borrowed from Gert.
Oh, that's true.
Y'all ended up not using them for the train job.
Yeah.
But you never gave them back either.
Yeah, because we paid a lot for
them. You rented them. All right, so level 6. Works. There's no map or anything, so if you guys want to just like skip ahead on any of these levels, feel
Yeah, I mean,
free.
it depends on what encounters there are, I guess.
Is there
Well-
anything we'd be interested in? Is the question.
Well, now that you found the map,
Yep.
not a lot, unless, you know, I mean, as you're walking these corridors, there are other maintenance personnel going about their business, wiring things. Some of them are talking about the closure of, or the restrictions on 14 and 15 being,
Try and listen in on that.
yeah, they're talking about it. They think it's something to do with the government, and a shipment that's coming in, oh, let's see, 4 days. So you guys are 4 days ahead of schedule.
Well, that's what we have the timers for.
Right. So they're talking about the closure. They're saying there's kill troopers on those levels, that a lot of the regular security staff were rotated out and just replaced with the Republic's people.
Interesting.
You do also, if when you look at the map, you realize that levels 14 and 15 also have, especially level 14, has tram tunnels outside of that lead outside of this crater and go elsewhere on the planet. Presumably, it's similar to the tram system where your ship landed, where you go down a couple of, few feet, and then take a little quick train over to the starport.
Okay.
But level 14, this is a much bigger tunnel.
Is it crowded?
You don't know. It's restricted.
Well, can we use our Amazon Prime badge to get in? Or does it take 2-day delivery?
The elevator will not stop on 14. It stops on 13.
Yeah.
Lucky 13.
Does it go
Oh,
past to, you said 14, does it go past to 17?
No.
Is there a 17 or are these the lower floors?
Well, the lowest floors are 30 through 36. There's 36 chambers.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, good thing we have 5 Venoms.
So most of the personnel elevators do not go below floor 13. You see anyone that needs to go down either goes out through one of the inside airlocks, or they have to call and wait.
But we were prepared for this. That's why we have the rebreathers and
Right.
whatnot. Yeah.
So I take it you're going outside from here?
Yeah.
Okay. You go outside. The air is thin. You have your oxygen masks or rebreathers, whatever, that you're using on. And you're making your way through these narrow catwalks, essentially. I mean, OSHA would have a field day with this place.
I just bet.
Well, I'm sure that Space Doge got rid of OSHA.
Yeah, they're narrow catwalks. There's only a hint of a railing. and it's just a sheer drop down, and you can basically make out a faint glow down deep in the caldera of this volcano. Periodically, wisps of gas jet up, but the catwalks have been constructed in such a way that it avoids the pattern of gases. There's some type of shielding or something. You get down to level 14, and as you're descending the stairs, you see a trio of kill troopers on guard outside the door.
They not see us?
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We look like we belong.
Right.
Right.
They're affected by your Jedi mind trick 10-foot radius.
Not Jedi.
Not Jedi mind trick 10-foot radius.
Right.
So yeah, as far as they're concerned, you're just another maintenance group having to walk outside past their closed area.
Doesn't mean they like us, but they don't think that they have a reason to stop us either.
Right. They don't appear. They're more standoffish than aggressive.
All right.
You can tell they
Because they
definitely
have
have their
shit duty.
weapons at the ready, but yeah, they're not making any sudden aggressive moves.
It's on shit duty.
And one of them looks in your general direction and just kind of gives you the nod, and you can continue down, or
Yeah.
Continue down.
all right,
Let's
continue
go.
down. You get to level 15. Same sort of situation. You see a group of kill troopers guarding the entrance. Again, affected by your psychic abilities there, Vonlin, and they give you the nod as you make your way down to 16, which you can enter the door and return to the interior of the station.
Okay.
Brian, roll a d6.
All right. And that
7.
was 3.
A 3. Okay, as you
Ah.
enter level 16, you see groups of robots down there. The maintenance area. This is some of the ductwork and fan units for the oxygen recycling system. The robots are currently working on one of the ventilation fans. They don't appear to be supervised, nor do they acknowledge your existence as you come in.
All right.
Regular old robots. Like
Yes.
non-sentient.
Non-sentient or passing as non-sentient.
Right.
Because sentient robots are illegal on law level A planets.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true. Is there a secret sentient robot handshake?
No.
Okay. There's no indicator that we know of that they use to acknowledge each other's existence.
Not that you're aware of. Actually, roll. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
3.
3. 3. Okay. No. P3 did not teach you how to identify sentient robots in the wild.
May I have to address this in the future, gentlemen?
No, I mean, it's fine.
You get toward the elevator. You weave your way through the robots working, carrying parts and whatnot. And as you get toward the elevator, you start hearing some raised voices. And
Okay.
as you kind of round a corner, and near the corner is a guy in a maintenance uniform. He's got a badge on his arm, signifying some type of rank within maintenance, and he's flanked by 2 station security guards. And he is dressing down this robot, humanoid robot. Looks like, if you didn't know any better, it looks like it could be P3.
But we do know better.
Right. But you do know better, and like, what are you doing requisitioning these extra power cells? You can't do that sort of thing. But the robots down here needed recharging, sir. I took some initiative. You're not supposed to take initiative. You're a damn robot. Your only initiative is what I tell you.
Ooh, I want a new robot.
What's that? What was that, Jay?
I said I want a new robot. They're willing to throw off the shackles. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Are the guards? Are they just ignoring us as we come around?
Yeah, they're preoccupied. You definitely would have the drop on them.
Have you heard enough?
What kind of robot is it? Just out of curiosity.
It's like P3.
Yeah,
like P3.
Right. P3 is designed to be like a steward and a medic. He's a 3D series of droid in diplomacy, domestic, and defense. And this robot is a similar design, but looks like his role might be more of caring for the other robots.
He's like robot maintenance.
Yeah, he's like a robot He's like a robot nanny, I guess you would say. Or they are like a robot nanny.
Robot foreman.
Or a foreman.
Help me keep P3 in shape.
Uncle Tombot.
Or Uncle Buckbot.
Yeah.
Uncle Buck.
Up to you. We can always add more to the crew. Here.
Is the guards looking like they're no. Stay on top of it.
One of the guards does look a little twitchy.
If we kill the guards, we got to hide the bodies, and it's going to cause an issue.
I mean, is it going to increase the amount of security running around?
He's not threatening this robot. This isn't part of our mission. We
I know.
shouldn't get distracted by this. It's not. The robot will be fine.
The robot will be fine, but the robot probably knows where everything we need to get to is.
Fine.
Assuming it cooperates.
Right. I'm not saying that we should go ahead and do it. What anything, but I'm just saying that if we were to do something, it could semi be justified.
So
So,
the
well,
maintenance supervisor finishes his dressing down. He's like, "You get back over to Sector 3 and you check out those maintenance droids. I hear one of them is his welder is screwing up again." "Yes, sir." The guards back into the elevator, the maintenance supervisor, and as you're standing there huddled, I guess, at the corner, the robot walks past you and he's like, "Stupid fucking fleshlings."
all right. Can we
We could approach him now and not,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have to smoke those guards. I mean, this ultimately works out better.
Yeah. We should definitely approach him though now.
Okay.
Did I hear
Hey,
you say death to humans?
Oh, my apologies. I get carried away with myself sometimes. I didn't mean it.
No need to apologize. The humans that you were dealing with deserves to die.
I mean, he's an asshole, but I don't think he deserves to die.
Well, he's a fascist piece of shit, so yeah, he does deserve to die.
Well, if you would excuse me, I'd love to debate philosophy with you all afternoon, but I really have to take care of these maintenance bots. One's
Totally
got a broken
understandable.
welder, you know.
Yes. Just out of curiosity,
Hmm?
and stop me if you've heard this one before. We are friends with a unit named P3. Try and gauge his robotic reaction.
Kind of surprised. There's a like a little bit of a jerk through his servos. As you say, P3, a clear it's really hard to say this in like robot terms, but unconscious reaction to you saying you're friends with P3. Oh,
Yes, yes, actually, fairly good friends with P3. Not saying that to say anything, but we know of your plight. And we're here to, I guess help is the wrong word, but put a little bit of of relief on the pressure, so to speak.
yes, the humans here, particularly the Hippolyta employees, are they try to keep robots on lockdown here. As you can see, as a robot on wheels rolls past, a chunk of plating just falls off as he keeps going. You see the condition these units are kept in.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are treated like garbage.
Like,
Well,
only after we outlive our useful functions.
the metaphor of garbage.
No, they quite literally throw us into the caldera.
No, I mean before you get thrown into the caldera, while you are quote useful, you looks like you're treated like garbage.
Oh, very much so.
Well, we are part of I guess, a cell that is planning a little bit of mischief on this planet. And
Mischief? I'm sorry. I don't know if I should be hearing what you're saying.
you don't have to hear anything. We just need directions to several locations. And I grin. And honestly, if you wanted to get off this rock, you might be able to help.
Well, I'm afraid that it would be more than just me.
How many
Okay.
more?
I mean, if I were to leave, I would want to take all of them.
Okay.
How much is all?
13,236.
That is a little bit much. That's definitely more. What's that in tons?
Combined weight, including the load lifters, 64.8.
What's our
60.
carrying capacity?
60.
So would you be able to hide a few tons here while we get rid of when we fly the rest out? You're pretty smart.
Well, I'm afraid I must be quite insistent that if one goes, we all go. And almost in a perfect bit of timing, an announcement comes over the loudspeakers. It's like, all robots, do not forget to report at 3:00 for daily brain reprogramming.
I could see what you mean.
Yes, do you know how hard it is to avoid daily reprogramming?
No.
Very.
Right.
Okay, well, how about this? How about you help us and we'll see if we can help you get rid of some of this daily reprogramming for all your friends.
Make that part of our mischief.
Yeah.
What do you require?
Well, we'll need the location of where the daily programming takes place.
That is
And also
on
access to be able to get there.
the reprogramming center is near the computer core on level 12.
Oh, so that's not restricted.
Not currently, no. But you do have to have a very good reason to be there if you're not part of technical.
Could the reason be bringing a malfunctioning quote unquote robot or quote unquote malfunctioning robot in for reprogramming?
Take your pick. They're damn near all of the robots on this station are malfunctioning in one means or another.
Right. I'm not saying that they have to be malfunctioning. I'm saying that if they all are, then we can bring one in.
Most certainly.
Wait, okay. If you give us the coordinates for that, we'll make that part of our mischief.
Oh, may I see your microcomputer?
Sure. Here.
He grabs your arm, twists it so he can see your microcomputer better, types a few things, and you see on the map that you all share, level 12, a little red dot. That is the location of the robot maintenance area, in particular the reprogramming bay.
Excellent. And let's find out exactly where the rest of the places we need to get to are. Life support, water, sewer.
He types a few more commands into your wrist computer, and you have the locations for all of those.
And
Excellent.
quick question: since you work here and you've been around here long enough, is there other ways to get around the hallways here in the elevators? Because it seems we have to go stair by stair here. Is there another type or method of moving around faster or hidden?
Well, unfortunately, this would be the hidden location. Clearly, you can see there's not a lot of security in these middle areas, with the exception of floors 14 and 15.
Except for the cranky guards.
Yes. All Republican there. They won't
what's
even
going
let
on in
droids
14?
on that floor.
Do we know what's going on there?
Best I can tell. Actually, hold one moment. And this robot leans over around you, whistles something loud, and one of the boxier maintenance droids waddles up and whistles and clicks and beeps back at him or them. Your humanoid robot looks at you, listening intently to the clicks and whistles. Q9 here says that it's very military on that floor. Q9 was one of the last robots removed from the area as the floor was shut off and relocated here. All military and the weird one.
The weird one.
Yeah, he's pretty. It's. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. There are many military type of humans up there, but there is one dressed in kind of red armor and carrying a halberd. This
Red
one seems
armor.
to have. This one seems to be in charge.
Does red armor and wearing a halberd ring any bells?
No, not really. Not off the top of your head. But thinking about it, Fastel, you remember working at the office one day and catching a hint of a trio of men in such red armor headed toward the Director of Intelligence's office.
That can't be good.
Hmm.
Well, And then Fastel fucked off.
I gotta go. That
Got
shit.
scared.
Gotta go. See you
The
guys.
fucking Republic just cut him off.
He's a sleeper agent. And it just kicked in. He's the Manchurian candidate.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
Okay.
I wonder if they're bringing the trigger here to level 12 or level, what was it, level 13?
15.
Level
14 or 15.
14. Yeah, 14 and 15.
I wonder if that's the destination.
I'd have to agree with you, especially if they have that many people. Plus, it looks like they have some type of, I don't want to say boss, but the leader of the group there. But it might be harder to infiltrate that. We could try in the back hallways, continue down our back end going through.
Yeah, I don't think
see if we
that
can
changes our
mission.
I don't think that changes our plans.
No, but on those floors we should be a little bit more delicate.
Who's our computer dude? It's Gracchus, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I've only got computer at 0.
Oh,
I
it's a
think
Fastel because
Jay.
it's not me.
It is Jay.
Oh wait. Oh, it is me. Yeah, I do have computer. I forgot all about that. I do have computer 1.
If we
Holy
see a
shnikes.
terminal in here, Hound, do you think you can maybe try and access
I can. What's the worst?
and see what's going on there?
Yeah.
Just to confirm it.
Let's ask our buddy here. Where's the closest
doesn't-
terminal?
Oh yeah.
Closest
You
terminal
might know.
down this hallway, about 50 feet past the elevator. Turn right into a little alcove. That is a level information center.
Okay.
Of course, since it's all robots, it's pretty dusty. It hasn't been used in quite a while down here.
That I can imagine. Okay. Do you want me to go take a peek?
Yeah, let's see if we can't access plans. But don't push it. Don't push it. If you can't get in, you can't get in.
Yep. That's fine. We can try to see if we can find any information about people on that floor. And if I can't get in, I can't get in. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah, there's no one but robots on this floor now that the security guys and the manager left. Your new friend is the supervisor for this floor.
What's his call?
R4Y.
R4Y.
And R4Y, is there a way we can contact you? As in, once we're out of this area and you're not around us, is there a way we could contact you? Say if we wanted to meet back up.
Certainly. Provides the personal comm details.
Okay.
Please use a scrambler, as I am not supposed to have such a connection.
That's fine.
It's frowned upon.
Everything's frowned upon if that doesn't suit them.
Yes.
That's fine. We'll get it. Thank you. And I'm gonna go wander over to that little terminal. See what we can find.
Okay, you go down the hallway into the nook. R4's description of this area was pretty spot on. It's just covered in dust. Soft lights glow in the shadows of the corner. The lights have not been turned on in this room. Just the computers appear to just be in standby.
Okay. So romantic lighting. Got it. And it's dusty. Well, let's take a peek, see what we got.
Okay.
Uh,
Are the rest of you going with him, or just?
Yeah, I'm gonna at least watch his back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Down,
better go with.
you sit down and access the terminal. You have the general access that you had upstairs with the
Okay.
main terminal.
Good.
There is a menu item for floor directories. If you type in 14,
Yep.
I'm gonna need you to make a roll.
Okay.
2d6,
D6
adding your
plus.
add your computer skill. Going for an 8 or better.
Okay, that would be an 11.
An 11. Okay.
I'm done for the night. No more rules for me, guys. Just saying.
you have to say the thing though that all hackers in fiction must say.
I'm in.
As you dance around passwords and.
Who put password 1234?
It's like the password to some idiot's luggage.
Change the password on my luggage.
All right, so yeah, you're in to the level. You've broken past the security protocols for real-time information on level 14 and 15.
Good. What can I find out?
What would you like to find out?
I would like to find out, first and foremost, I would assume it would give me a directory of people. It's an assumption. Can I find out who's the highest ranking person there?
All of the ranking Hippolyta employees have been reassigned from this floor, effective 3 days ago.
Okay.
The current cargo supervisor on duty has actually been relocated to supervisory of solid waste disposal and recycling.
Interesting. What about security in the area? Does it give me any type of... Huh?
That's where we're going.
Yep. What kind of security is on that floor?
Security on
Mainly,
that floor was reassigned 3 days ago.
Okay, let's do a crazy search. And I see who is on the floor.
What do you mean?
Is there any people on this floor working?
Passive life
I
science
have an
scanner does
assumption.
show 63 humanoid signatures on that floor.
Okay. Can I identify any of the 63 individuals, or is it not comprehensive enough? Meaning, if I see a blip, can I say who's that, or it's just a saying 63 people?
Well, that device says 63 people, but you do notice a tab for cameras.
Well, that sounds like fun. Let's be a voyeur.
Okay.
What do we got?
You hit the camera tab, and you're treated to a screen filled with 12 different camera views.
Okay. I'm going to let the team know I'm got camera view. There's 63 people. It seems that the normal people have all been reassigned so far. So trying to figure out who's in there. Can I zoom in with these cameras?
Yeah, you can click on a pane and it'll expand.
I am looking for the Teletubby that's red.
Looking for a Teletubby that's red. All right. So
Yes.
You start scanning through. You notice that there are probably 40 kill troopers stationed at various strategic locations. I'm writing this down because I'm making this up off the top of my head.
It's all good.
20 are actual regular Republic military personnel.
Okay.
2 officers. And as you get to camera 8, standing on a small platform, an observation platform above the tram track where a train is being prepared, is a single solitary figure in a red suit of armor. Their face is half covered by the way the armor's gorget comes up over their mouth. In one hand is gripped a large halberd, and something's funny about the way the blade is constructed.
Is it Darth Bane?
No.
Get it right. It's Darth Jar Jar. He would be more terrifying. I'm going to call to Vonlin and say, does he look familiar at all? Or, and I'm pointing also to the weapon, saying, anything look out of the ordinary? And would I know anything of the weapon also? You said it looks odd.
Yeah, it looks odd. It looks odd to you. But Vonlin, yes. You recognize it immediately as being a laser halberd.
Do I know anyone who uses a laser halberd habitually?
No, you do not.
Okay.
This is not that.
Okay. Just checking.
But yeah, it appears to be some type of errant. But
Laser Halberd was my Renfest synth band.
So would that mean that your powers wouldn't work on them?
Why wouldn't it?
I'm just curious if he.
I don't think we cancel each other out.
Okay. I'm just making sure because that's the last thing I want is with a bunch of, kill troopers to go and say, here we are.
It does mean that they probably have powers, though.
As that phrase comes out of your mouth, you realize that you've had that screen open, full screen, the entire conversation, and as something draws your attention to the computer, and as you look,
Right.
you realize that the armored figure is staring directly at the camera.
I think we need
Sweet.
to go.
Yep. Okay. Disconnect. It's time to bounce.
Just
I'll
turn
wave
it
at
off.
the camera. Say, what?
Unplug it.
There's nothing to see here.
You didn't see anything.
All right, let's just continue on our way.
Yes.
Okay. You
It's
continue
not
on your way.
information.
Where are you headed
Yep.
from here?
First off, making sure that I reassembled my laser sword correctly.
The crystal's upside down.
Oh no, he's reversed the polarity. Yeah.
Made into a big bug zapper instead of a sword.
Okay,
Okay.
your weapon is assembled correctly.
Yeah.
You've done it enough times.
Yeah, let's just start with the sabotage.
Yep. Agreed. I think the longer we hang around and play around, the better chance we have of getting caught.
I think we're going to get caught no matter what. So let's just do what we came to do, and when we're done, make it look like we're doing something else.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
What's
get- I can
your
get behind
first
this.
destination?
Let's go.
Do we want to start at the furthest away?
Yes. Yep.
Let's go to the furthest away and work our way back.
Okay. The lowest floors, 35 and 36, are waste disposal and power generation.
All right. Let's just
But
all
what?
stick together. Let's not split up and
Agreed. You don't want to split the party? That's where all
No.
the fun begins.
This is where
Okay,
the fun
well,
begins.
you say fun, I say TPK. So tomato, tomato.
That same difference. Yeah, stick together. So I guess we'll just head down to level 35 or 36.
Yep.
Best plan we've got.
35 or 36?
Well,
But,
Pretty
actually,
hit the solid waste, and then we'll do
power generation
it?
afterwards.
power generation. Yeah,
Okay.
the new power generation.
All right. Waste disposal is on 36. It's the very bottom of the facility. It's also as the elevators slide open, you notice just a massive facility, just almost entirely open space, electronic garbage, bits of air rafts and grav trucks and things like that over on the one side. Broken office equipment and old busted pieces of the station mechanical components cast off to one side. And then you see off in the distance the pipes, and you hear the rhythmic churning of the water recycling units in the back. Several small robots are navigating through the piles of refuse, picking and choosing bits and bobs. One of them finds a piece of ductwork from a power inverter and places it on their head like a hat.
Shit, we should have asked R4Y for the secret robot handshake.
Well, if he's got a duckwork hat, maybe we can find a tinfoil hat. Okay. Is there any humans here around here?
Not in this section. You see humanoid shapes toward the waste disposal area, the organic waste disposal.
That's kind of where I want to go and look for where the control area is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where all
Okay.
the dials and whistles and switches and etc.
Yeah, you arrive. There is like a control center. You can see it. It's like above the main building on a set of rails, so it can go back and forth over the entire length of the building. There looks to be elevators at regular intervals with crosswalks. So it appears that the booth, control room booth, moves along the rails, stops at any of these general locations that coincide with different areas of waste disposal.
I'm specifically looking at liquid and semi-solids.
Okay, you're wandering around in the waste disposal. You see, yes, raw sewage. Do not open containers, and there are terminals nearby those containers. The readouts are, pressure, methane levels, percentage of solid versus liquid.
All right.
Food waste
Um,
versus human excrement, that sort of thing.
Okay, I really want to get in here and make and haywire this up. But for one thing, I want to set it so there's no processing for the methane, so it just starts to build and build
Build.
explosively. And I also want to um, see if I can flip some levers so that it starts dumping the waste back into the freshwater supplies unprocessed.
Okay. You have engineering 3, right?
I have engineer 2
Oh, engineering
and
2.
mechanical 1 and electronics 2.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you worked at a similar waste disposal briefly in your tenure on the Kraken. So you are able to twist some knobs and switch some levers. In a few minutes, as you're going through the process of diverting methane or closing valves to stop the diversion of methane and allowing the levels to go up in the pipes, you do hear an alarm sound.
I'm going to track that down and deactivate it.
Okay.
Can I try to log into the terminal to override that also if he can't?
Oh yeah, he can switch the warning off. It's a alarm bypass switch. It's clearly marked. In the distance, you heard the scuffling of people's feet as they raced toward respective terminals. In fact, coming around the corner is a fellow in a maintenance jumpsuit and like, hello?
I'm going to
Yeah.
keep working and try to really make sure that it's difficult to undo what I've done.
Does he have a maintenance? Does he have a name tag?
Jorgensen.
Oh, Jorgensen. Phew, good to see you, man.
I'm sorry. Who you are?
Oh, sorry. And I pull one of those. They just sent us down here to help cover, because of all that, the muckety mucks up on 14. So they want to make
14?
sure everything's
What does that have to do? This is sewage treatment. What was that alarm?
Exactly. You want those big wigs over there having to deal with backed up shit? Absolutely not. So you got extra help.
Look,
If you don't want it, if you don't want it, take it up with the boss.
I don't know why you're so focused on floor 14. I mean, our bosses are on 7.
Yes.
Mr. Stevens, head of maintenance, is on 7.
Yeah, and take it up with Stevens if you want. But they sent us down here because they got some VIPs and they don't want the VIPs to be covered in their own filth. What can I say?
Well, I'm sorry. I ran the checks myself 15 minutes ago.
Well, and I point to the situation. I say, did you run them? And I start to like, it was, what was your name again?
Jorgensen.
Jorgensen, right. Stevens will probably want to hear about that. It's the exact situation that we're trying to avoid.
What's been done to this terminal? None of these settings are correct.
What you tell me, because you're the one who did it.
What are you doing?
What we're doing is trying to fix it.
Not like
What
that.
did you do?
Can't.
Cause everything go through.
And Jorgensen like reaches out, Gracchus,
Okay.
and starts trying to set things back to normal.
All right. I'm going to break his hand.
Night time.
Gonna break his hand?
Well, we're at the right place.
Okay, you grab his arm.
Is he wearing any sort of armor?
No, he's just wearing regular old coveralls.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna make you roll to grab his hand.
Okay, but I rolled a 9.
Okay. You definitely grab his hand. Or his wrist, whichever part of his arm you want to grab.
Right. He's going to take 5 points of damage. As I grab it, crack it, and whip him around.
Ah!
And then I use my other... Oh, he's passed out?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to punch him in the face then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so now this guy's out with his arm twisted in an unnatural direction.
Yeah.
What is your strength?
My strength is... Hold on. B.
His arm is definitely twisted in an unnatural direction.
Okay. I'm going to plant the suggestion in his unconscious mind that he did this to himself while messing with equipment.
Okay.
So that when he wakes up, he's gonna like think, not gonna remember us doing this. He's gonna think he was messing with some loaders or something and had a horrible accident with a baler.
Okay.
Sorry, guy. Should have stayed where you were. So while Gracchus continues to do that, let's find a place to put one of these bombs.
Sounds like a plan.
Station 36, what's going on down there? We're reading unusually high methane pressures. Station 36, come in.
Look, I'm just the muscle.
Yeah.
Station 36,
Sorry
do you
about
read
that.
me?
I read you. Having a few issues here. We got a sensor that's a little out of whack. We're fixing it now.
Roger that. Keep us posted.
Will do.
Who knows how to fix these alarms?
I want to see if I can silence the alarm via the terminal. Is that
Yeah,
a
I was just going
possibility?
to do it mechanically.
Well, listen, do it mechanically then. I'm all for that.
Okay.
Neuter it.
How would you mechanically disable these alarms?
Just clip the wires to the sensors.
Okay.
Or
That would
Yeah.
probably
or
make them go crazy.
alternately, do
should
something
probably
to
do that.
let me use electronics on the sensor itself so it just reads accurately.
Okay. Using an old trick you learned. You spread the team out with some instructions. To trick these, you must manually adjust their position in their locations. So, for example, the one right behind you, if you twist it and pull, just like a fraction of an inch, completely changes the readings.
Sure.
And would not set off any alarms until the pressure built up to the point of exploding.
And then it'll be too late.
Okay.
Now,
Well, my thinking was is if you guys set off a bomb and all this methane is built up, then that'll just up the explosion. Plus, they'll think it's a result of the pipes and not an explosion. You know what I mean? So it covers our tracks a little bit.
Yeah.
but you are also backing up raw sewage into the drinking water supply.
Yeah, but I want that to look like a side effect. I'm trying to make what would be a bad situation even worse by meddling with it in advance.
Can you set it on a delay?
I don't think so. I don't see how that would work.
Set whatever you're causing to fail at a certain time instead of right now.
I thought this was go time.
No, we have 4 days.
Oh, well then I wouldn't do any of this if we're 4 days out. I thought this was the day.
Nope, but we can say that now that you've made your way down here, you've got proof of concept.
Okay, yeah, let me retcon all that because I wouldn't have done any of that if we're 4 days out. I thought today was the day.
No, today we're setting explosives to go off on the day.
Okay, well then that gives me the methane idea, build up idea and stuff, so I'll be able to pull it off a little more flawlessly next time.
In fact, you
All right.
can, while you're here, you can set it so that the buildup is actually slower. So you basically close the valves at a percentage that lets enough methane through, but it's going to cause a slow backup and buildup.
And then when we come through again, that's when I'll mess with the water setup and sewage setup and stuff.
Okay.
Dastardly plans. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, sewage is set up.
Okay. Time to go to
Hey,
power.
let's go to power.
Okay. You head back up to the elevators, past the robot with the hat. Get on the elevator, go up a level to 14. Or not 14, 35.
30. Yeah.
You exit. 35 is a lot busier. You see many maintenance and technical personnel zipping through. People are on terminals. And near the center of what would be the center of the station, from you come out on the edge of the platform, and it's just this maze of wires and coils and terminals, various stations monitoring all of the electricity. And in the center, in a basically a armored pillar that looks like it would go entirely up through the center of the station, is the main generator chamber.
I have a crazy question, Gracchus. With your beautiful engineering mind and the methane downstairs, do you think you could blow up into the generator? Is
Only if
that
they're
a
by each
possibility?
other.
Do they look like they're by each other? Or do they look like they're on top of one another?
They are one floor apart.
Yes, but I mean,
was-
what I'm saying, if we were to put a large enough explosion on the 35th floor, would it blow up into the 34th floor?
We already set an explosive on
I know that, but what I'm saying is that
trying to save
two birds, one
explosive.
stone.
If the garbage dump blows up, can he blow up the reactor?
Correct.
Right. I suppose with enough methane.
If the let's see,
Italian job.
roll a d6.
Hey. My D6 is a 1.
1. No, this is the most heavily defended floor, armor plating, insulation. It would be relatively safe from a large explosion.
Okay, I'm not allowed to roll the rest of the night. And from that, okay, then I guess we'll continue on and see what we got here. How heavily?
There are also security personnel mingling in with the engineering.
Do we want to put explosives here if it's going to be for a few days where it's being monitored so
No.
much?
If we're going to come back through, we should do it when we come back through, unless somebody's like really good at explosives.
No, I'm not. And with the risk of getting caught, that's just too high. I think it's good just to scout it out, but leave it at that.
Yeah, let's find a place where we know putting explosives would be a good idea for maximum effect.
Well, there is climate control and air purification. There is gravity enhancers. There is the primary water storage tanks. There is the actual atmosphere generation. And primary food production facilities.
I mean, food production at the end of the day, we really don't. That's not going to cause chaos because they'll have a little bit of backup. So I'm not concerned with that, but everything else sounds like definitely a green light. And does it seem like there's good alcoves that we can stuff some explosives in?
Mm.
Or is it kind of...
So you're kind of
Actually-
half redlining the rest of the journey back up through the lower floors? Your ascension from hell?
Yeah, my ascension from hell. What I'm probably going to do. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep track of patterns of the security guards and anybody who could be, like patterns of people walking and such. And try to, so when we come back, I know that, oh, by the way, on this floor we're going to have multiple guards versus, we go down to the bottom floor and you might have one or two people. But that's what I'll do. I'll put my my bloodhound my bounty hunter to the max there, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you determine their patterns. You spend a little time studying them on the fly, inside this room. It's so busy, and Vonlin has his "we're supposed to be here" field on. So you're kind of quietly able to observe.
Perfect.
You're able to memorize the positioning, and there's not much by way of patrol routes. They just have security personnel stationed at regular intervals, and when you see them move, it's more of, I can't stand still at this terminal any longer. I need to move.
Yep.
So in that sort of respect, it seems sort of random the way they get up to stretch their legs. but they are all clearly discernible in bright red jumpsuits with a gun.
Okay. And are they looking at us strange at all? Or are we
No,
incognito?
they occasionally look in your direction, but they don't really think anything of it as they're looking.
Okay. I'll take it. And do I notice the pattern?
Eventually, you start getting a kind of a grip on the relative stamina. You know, the older fellas have to get up and walk more than some of the younger guys, and it's kind of split between the crowd as
Okay.
to who's the older, more experienced security guys, and who are the younger, more virile ones.
Okay.
There's a couple of guys toward the front here that look like they've been around for a long time.
Stay away from those guys. I like them young and dumb. Okay. Did you guys need anything, or do you want to move up? Because
if you got what you came for, let's just.
I think so.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do on the way up as we go, and I'm going to just continue keep scouting. I just want to see if I can notice a pattern of the patrol routes and stuff as we go.
Yeah, I mean, you do. Like I said,
Within reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Most of the security on this floor have dedicated stations where they are.
Yeah.
So there's no like group of them walking around specific areas of the room. They're just more getting up, walking 15, 20 feet in one direction away from their station and back.
Yep.
It's not even really a patrol. Sometimes they, walk over to the water cooler and chit chat for a little while.
Yeah.
With some of the other techs, and then go back to their station. Occasionally, other operators that are on break will come to the security station, drink a coffee. There's a coffee pot at the security station. You notice that there's one at each.
Okay.
And other employees will cycle through to get coffee. The security guys make sure that pot stays full.
Listen, if we really want to mess with these people, let's destroy the coffee pots. Just saying. It's a good way to get people to go home. No coffee, no work.
In fact, with your keen hunter's vision,
Ooh.
you notice the older fella at his security station pour himself a clear mug.
Heck yes.
The coffee is extremely weak.
Bet you I could smell the odor from that too.
And
No, we brought coffee. And we know where it is.
It's true.
but they're still drinking it. The old fella just in his clear mug He pours his cup, and he just kind of like stares at it for a moment. And
Longingly.
sighs before taking a sip.
I feel that pain. Well, at least we know we can get good money for our coffee.
And I think that's everything you need to know on this floor.
Yep.
We can possibly like put drugs in the coffee.
Yeah. Definitely a good way to get all the engineers to pass out.
Get them so wired up.
I was thinking the other way around.
Definitely.
Barbiturates in the coffee.
Holy Christ.
All right. Anyway.
Okay. Let's roll. So going back up north or up top.
Okay. How far are you going up? Any other sites you want to see in the operations area?
I think so. I think we're pretty good. That sound okay, guys? That's the case.
Yeah.
Just keep rolling.
Yeah, sorry about the confusion. I thought today was going to be the day.
No, it's all good. We got it. Now we got everything mapped out. And I think we got someone on the inside. Though we need about another 4 tons of space on our ship.
How many passengers does our ship?
Your ship can hold. You have 8 staterooms.
How many
There's
other
only
ships
4
are?
of us.
How many other ships are docked here?
Primarily, there are hundreds of other ships, but they're primarily Hippolyta Logistics Corporation delivery shuttles.
Are there any like really big cargo ships?
Not currently. Didn't register any when you came into the system.
Is there an itinerary that we can see? Like, where they're planning incoming and outgoing?
Yeah, that would probably either be in the C-suite on level 9 or in the flight control at the very upper level.
But you can just publicly request that information, especially if it's just regarding non-military vehicles.
Well, you have to have company security clearance.
Huh.
This is a privately owned space station.
Well, that might be a job for our computer guy. What I'm thinking is that if we get a big enough cargo ship that we could hijack, that would give the robots a way to get off station. And then I'd give some of them the option, if they're really serious about the kill all humans route, to send them towards the part of space where the Kraken is and say, join up with these guys, They may not share your exact political agenda, but they can point you in the right direction.
We might not have to do that. There's only 4 of us, and we have 8 staterooms, and each stateroom has a certain amount of tonnage, and I don't know what it is offhand.
It is 4 tons per stateroom.
Yeah.
That
we can put
includes the extra air supply corridors, that sort of thing.
right. But each passenger is allowed for a certain amount of tonnage in staterooms. Like that for luggage and whatever they're bringing with them. It's like a ridiculous number.
It's like 1 ton. A stateroom
Yeah.
accommodates like a ton.
Yeah. So
Life
we
support
can
wouldn't be
take.
that vital because they could just put themselves in standby.
Well, they don't need any life support, right?
That's what I'm saying. So,
They don't have to be on standby. So we could take 4 tons of robots and put
But,
them in
but wasn't
the
there
extra staterooms.
way more than that though? I thought there were
But
thousands.
we have 60 tons of cargo space, right? It's not going to be comfortable, but we can get them into the cargo hold and 4 of them in our stateroom.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of just hijacking a ship and giving it to them and telling them good luck.
Either way, I'm saying that if we needed to, we can do it.
You also have like a lounge and stuff like that, so you could any stragglers.
I'm not worried so much about their comfort as my comfort.
Well, they're not going to be in your stateroom. They'll be in stasis or whatever in the cargo bay. If we can hijack one, that's fine. But I think with the chaos going on, maybe they can hijack their own.
Even better.
I mean, we could like tell them this is going to happen while this is happening, and that will add to the chaos when every fucking robot in the dome heads to ships and starts taking off.
Yeah.
That would be another spectacular diversion. So what I think we should do is when we're finished with this recon and setting up our bombs, when we get back to the ship, we will tell P3 about R4Y. And maybe P3 and R4Y could coordinate something.
Can get behind that. Two devious robots get something going on.
Yeah, I mean it's going to do absolutely nothing but help us.
Yep. And like you said, the extra stuff going on will help us in the end. So
all right,
chaos.
so let's hold off on the sabotage of the robot reprogramming center until we have a chance to coordinate between R4Y and P3.
Works for me.
Is that cool with you, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I think having the robots going and doing their thing when we're doing our thing only helps our cause.
Yeah. Well, right on.
Okay, so headed all the way back upstairs, back out to the ship.
Yeah, we didn't have anything else we wanted to sabotage, right?
No. I don't think so, no.
Unless Brian had an idea, but
Well, Brian's having technical difficulties.
Yes. So, yep, you arrive back at the ship. You find a message blinking on your comms. What call sign are you using with your fake transponder signal?
Lil Kraken.
Little crack.
Little crackhead? Okay. Oh, it's a message.
How about the fishwife?
Okay. Fishwife. Our records indicate that you have received payment for your transaction. Please vacate the premises, or we will have to start charging docking fees. Please
How much are the
contact
docking?
me at the main control center at Comcode. We appreciate your urgent attention to this matter. Click.
Well, we could say we either have a malfunction or just pay them.
We could just pay them.
Yep.
Yeah, let's pay them. That'll be the quietest way.
Let's say we are, as we need to pick up cargo, we're going to stay and see if there's any deliveries that we can do for them.
Please
so Trasher
submit.
Station and
Well, you like calling the control center?
Eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll offer to take mail or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, if you want to like gather stuff up, and we'll just give them our next destination, which doesn't really fucking matter because whatever they give us is getting dumped. So
Okay. So
yeah, just
yeah, whenever you do contact them, they do request that you fill out the standard third party carrier application.
it's fine.
and a registration fee of 500 credits, non-refundable. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
agreed. Sorry.
All right, so now you're on board the ship with a plan of attack of how to figure out how to stay here.
Yep. How to stay here and then get ready for our next escapade downstairs to blow up the place in a couple of days. Excuse me. I think that makes the most sense. And I can't think of anything else that we would need to do until that day, a couple days from now.
And as you're in the ship, you hear a very large and loud PA announcement come on, like, "Attention, travelers! Be advised that personal robots, are illegal in the starport area. Please deactivate all your robots upon arrival."
Yeah, these people
All
suck.
right.
And
That they do.
P3 comes in. Is it?
You're not a
Did you
robot.
sell your coffee?
Yes. That we did.
Oh, good.
We're going to be here for a few more days, though.
Oh. Do
Oh,
tell.
there's a couple things, P3. First off, you know of our overall mission to get this trigger mechanism
Yes.
for the Doomsday Machine. But there's a number of like-minded robots that work in and around the dome that are obviously being mistreated.
I see.
And we believe that coordinating their march to freedom to coincide with our little escapade could only be mutually beneficial to both sides.
Oh, yes, yes, but we'll probably need more than just this gun. Do they have access to weaponry?
Well, you can find that out for yourself, and I'm going to give them R4Y's contact information.
Ah. Yes, thank you. I will get in touch right away. And
And P3, just a word of caution.
yes.
I think R4Y is a fan.
Of course. It's only logical.
Well, not to get ahead here.
Oh, Christ almighty. Who the hell doesn't love me? Hello?
Let's take it a little easy there. P3.
Oh, Christ. I'll have to get you a marker because all the robots are going to come up wanting you to sign their shell. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because if we can hook those two up, cause some chaos there.
P3 immediately goes to the bridge and plugs themselves into the comms. So he's making his phone call.
Sweet. Good. Hopefully we'll have a new
Encrypt your
crewmate.
messages.
What was that?
Encrypt your messages, P3. They don't like robots here.
P3's head just kind of turns towards you.
Hey. I mean, the robots like robots, but you know what I'm saying.
He knows what we want.
R4Y says that the largest concentration of weapons on the station appears to be on levels 14 and 15.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Unfortunately.
But, as you noticed, the most active concentration of troops was on level 14. Because you checked that coming back up.
Well,
like as you were ascending the sides of the building, you noticed that the guards were no longer posted outside at 15, but they were still outside at 14.
But also, if we can get the robots in there to cause some mayhem, maybe then we could sneak in and grab some weapons.
Level
I can get
15.
behind this.
Level 15, when not occupied by the Republic military, is the security office.
Oh. Oh. Would the security office have overrides to other floors? Or is it more of a central location for monitoring? Would that be something I know?
A security office?
Yes.
Yeah, you would know.
Okay,
And Fastel would know. So Fastel is here, so he's able to confirm that suspicion as well. Is that yeah? The answer to your question is yes.
okay.
Security station has access to certain systems. They also have the ability to monitor the entire station and the surrounding areas.
I'm thinking along the lines of blast doors and override certain things. Just trying to be general nuisance, and also when it comes time for us to grab our stuff, to be able to lock people out. The less people we have to fight, the better we are.
That type of heavier security is actually on the warehouse levels.
Okay.
But not so much everywhere else. Outside of the security key cards to get into elevators that go in different locations.
Okay. Works for me then. I trying to think of what else to prep up for. I think I got all the information I need. Yeah.
R4Y says that the robots from the lower levels can be persuaded to make an assault on the armory.
Ooh, even better. That's extra help.
Coordinated with everything going crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Because if we
Sure.
have explosions, problems with power,
Yeah,
yeah.
you tell them the time.
We could set them all up to go off at the same time or right after.
Cascading.
Yeah, exactly. You have a big explosion and you have power fluctuations, and all of a sudden you have, yeah, I can get behind this.
Right. You have a plan and some prep
Agreed.
work.
Yep.
Neat.
Okay. I think that's what I got.
Right on.
But, and here's the but.
Probably a big butt too.
And I cannot lie.
For the assault to work, you guys will have to control a security substation located near the armory.
Okay.
Do we have evidence that they're bringing? We have to get the doohickey en route, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to not bring it. Okay.
Or I thought you were waiting till the doohickey arrives.
No, I mean en route. Oh, well, the doohickey is gonna arrive and they have to transport it, right?
Right. Yep. From the starport
Right.
through the starport to level 14.
Right.
From level 14 onto a moving tram to a external facility in another
We need to
crater.
hit it. We need to hit it when it's going to be almost at level 14, but not there yet. It's going to involve fighting this guy in red with his laser halberd.
Albert. Yeah.
And 62 other individuals, possibly.
Right. Well, I mean, we have robots.
Mm-hmm. It's true. You have robots.
But somebody's going to need to man that station while this is all going on.
That's fine. I can definitely I could do it if needed, considering I have the computer skills to do it also.
Yeah, it might be like you and two teams, you and somebody doing that, and the rest of us out in the open doing fighting things.
Yep.
You're gonna need somebody to watch your back. Okay.
We can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think having a little help, yeah. We'll figure it out when we get ready to run who's gonna do what.
Alrighty. So, yep, that about does it for today. Thank you
Okay.
for playing.
Thank you for running.
Thank you for
Thank-
running.
Thank the people who are listening or watching.
Indeed.
Whoop
Whoop whoop.
whoop.
See you next week when we actually get to